Hi guys, welcome to this series of the best of Istanbul. So in this series we're going to give you a snapshot of the best places that I visited in the last 15-20 years, and we're going to introduce you to them. We're also going to give you some facts and information that's going to be helpful for you for your trip to Istanbul, because there is a bit of let's just say loopholes and scams that take place regularly in Istanbul, which I'm going to enlighten you to. But anyway, in this series, we're going to take you to a small selection of restaurants, coffee shops, places to have kunafa and sweets that I highly recommend, and it's on my bucket list for you guys to visit. So let's go and explore this journey together. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, and write your comments underneath. I'll be more than happy to reply. Respect. Hi guys, how's it going? Fully respect to all my followers. This is our first restaurant in this series of the best of Istanbul. I've been to Istanbul over 20 times, and what we've done in this series is that we've compiled the best of the best, in my opinion, and we're sharing this experience with you. And our first stop is a restaurant called Tset in the hip part of Istanbul called Etile. This place is famous for its clay oven kebabs and meats, and we're going to try it today. So let's go inside and have a look around, and then we'll go and try the food, and let's see how great they are and why there's so many people talking about this place. Let's go. Every order you get this big puffy bread, which is amazing. Commonplace in Turkey, with the regular sides with butter and cheese and walnuts. Amazing. Got to try it. Traditional, typical starters. This one here is a salad. It's amazing. It's got this pomegranate sauce with walnuts and tomatoes, and I don't know what it's got in it, but it's amazing. And these are typical labna yogurts with aubergine and obviously hummus. And this is another traditional mix of aubergine with tomatoes. Amazing. This yogurt is amazing. It's a mixture of chilies, chili oil, roasted aubergine, labna yogurt with fresh bread. Absolutely amazing. Dolme, which is traditional across the Middle East. Every country has their own, if you like, variation in taste and balance of flavors. The Turkish one is a little bit more sweeter than other variations, but amazing. Traditional soup adas or shorba, lintin, lentil soup, amazing. Very simple, but always simplicity always turns out to be the best somehow. Kebbe or kibbe, again, different varieties across the Middle East. Usually you have pine seeds inside with meat, minced meat. It's quite spicy, but amazing. These ones are steamed. Often you find them fried. Okay guys, so this is what they call klistama. It's basically like a, how can I describe it? A kufta, which has been baked in the oven, and they slice it into, if you like, portions for you at the table. But it's minced meat, lamb with herbs and spices and chilies and a special sauce. Looks great. So this is another dish which is baked in the oven, and inside it's got, I'm assuming, meat. There you go. Look at that. Obviously you can see they use a lot of garlic, but I don't know what sauce and spices they use, but it's amazing because the taste is really, really, really good. So it's another one of those creations of the specialty dishes they put in the pot and in the oven. Let's see what's inside. Whatever it is bubbling. Oh wow, look at that. That looks amazing. Exactly what I like. The smells and the aromas, amazing. Guys, so this is the famous katmer.
Ice cream.
How I can describe it is filo pastry stuffed with pistachios and I think almonds and so on, with some cream and syrup, and then they put some local ice cream in the middle, wrap it up. Absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend, especially if you love pistachios. Thank you. There you go. Katmer. For those who haven't tried, it's a must. Today we are embarking on a breakfast destination. One of my favorite places, Bazlama Kalbati. Kalbati basically means breakfast. This place is definitely a spot where you need to visit. Very busy. In this particular location, they've got 3 restaurants right next to each other, one opposite each other, like you've seen just now. Always expect a queue, so come early and expect to wait, but there's always a smile from their friendly staff, which is one of the things that I love about this place. Okay guys, so today is our second visit in our best of Istanbul, and we come to one of my favorite places for breakfast, Bazlama Kalbati. This place, as you can see, in this particular location, they've got a location opposite the road, a location on this side where we are right now, and there's another one just around the corner as well. In total, they have like 4 or 5 branches throughout Istanbul. I highly recommend it. We're going to go and have a look around in a minute, but the great thing about this concept and this brand is that the service is amazing. People are really friendly. They have these old ladies or local village ladies who come and make the special bread with the fillings of cheese and so on and so forth. It's a really, really good concept. We're going to go and have a look around. As you know, with Turkish breakfast, they usually bring like the meze, the small plates, and they just pile it up on the table, and you just eat. So you have to be ready and hungry. We're waiting in the queue. Once we get in, we'll show you around. It's really cute and really nice, and then we'll try the breakfast. Let's go and try it together. Okay, so as you come in, it's really unique. They have like a store here. So they have, you know, olives, different varieties of jams, maybe hundreds of different varieties of jams, compotes, honey, and then over here in the corner, they have as I said, the village ladies who come and make the local bread, the traditional local bread. So as you can see over here, this is like the 2 types of bread. One is the traditional bread, and then you have the stuffed bread as well. All the staff here are very friendly. Everything is taking place over here. All the prep work. Good. Thank you. So this is the local bread that they make over here. This is the stuffed bread, and this is the traditional bread. They have cheese and spinach and all different types of toppings. Let's go have a look around. So they have like a nice different sections. This particular location is really nice. This place here is like a garden location here, as you can see. It's really cute. Okay, time to go in. So this is the other side of the street, and again we have the ladies making the fresh bread. Hello. Hi. Thank you. Hello. And over here they have a garden as well. Thank you. So basically with the breakfast, they just continuously bring you bread and stuffed bread and whatever you like. So guys, this is the breakfast bread. I particularly like these donuts, Turkish donuts. Omelette, cheeses, jams, everything is provided. There's some hot options that also they just bring, and you can have as much as you like. Olives, salads, cheese plate, everything is included. So guys, we just finished. So what can I say? For me, it's a must visit if you come to Istanbul. I'm not saying it's wow, but the whole experience and the variety and the options, to be honest, it's a great value for money. But you need to make sure that you come empty, because it's a lot of food. It's unlimited, as much as you want. Tea is included as much as you want. Everything is included. So anyway guys, make sure you come down. This is one of your locations that you need to save in your agenda for Istanbul. Next stop. Hi guys, so today we've come to Six Senses Mansions in Koçtaş. I hope I pronounced it correctly. It's one of these destinations which you must come. It's on our recommended list for the best of Istanbul. In fact, over here you're sport for choice. You've got a number of restaurants and coffee shops. Today we're going to Scalini to try their food and introduce it to you. And as I said, it has to be on your shopping list or visit list for Istanbul. Let's go check it out. Have a look at the scenery. This is an amazing retreat and getaway place for Istanbul. If you come to Istanbul and you want to chill and relax in a luxurious setting and completely enjoy the experience, this is the place to come. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, so this is Scalini, Italian restaurant based here in the hotel. Let's go and have a look around and then let's go and check out the menu. Literally as soon as you enter this restaurant, you almost feel like you're in Italy. You get this classic Italian, warm, cozy look and feel about it. In terms of the detail of the decor and design, even the drapes, the coverings on the table, the bar, the presentation, the staff, everything just makes you really feel like you're in an Italian restaurant. And that's one of the unique things that I love about this place, is that it gives you a sense of Italy. And that's important when you want to come to an Italian restaurant and enjoy Italian food. So guys, we're having a look at the menu. As I always say, when you go to an Italian restaurant, it better be Italian. We have this experience in Iran in particular where they use the Italian name, but they serve something completely different. I'll show you the menu in a second, but very classic, typical Italian traditional menu, which I love. And it screams quality, variety, freshness, which is all about Italian food. I've been here before. Highly recommended. As I said, it's on my recommended list for the best places to visit in Istanbul. I hope you enjoy this video. Let's order. So here's the menu. So we've got the usual antipastas, pasta, soups. Everything looks traditional and authentic, which is great and a great start. And then we've got our main course dishes as well. So as part of like their welcome, they give you some fresh bread, like a salsa and olives. We also opted for the minestrone soup since it was a bit cold. And it was a classic Italian minestrone vegetable soup, which was really, really good. So guys, this is classic Parmigiano melanzane and the famous burrata. Let's check it out. I love Parmesan, so I asked for extra Parmesan just to enjoy this Parmigiano melanzane. I mean, one of the great things about burrata is just its creamy silkiness. It's just absolutely amazing, particularly when it's fresh and so guys, authentic. So this is our main course. We've got fettuccine pasta with black truffle, my favorite. And we got a risotto, mushroom risotto, again with black truffle. And we got the sides of mashed potato with black truffle and chili, steamed and sauteed broccoli. Have a look at this risotto. Texture looks amazing. Smells amazing. What can I say? Beautiful. Okay guys, we're ending our meal with a classic panna cotta. This is how it's served. And of course a tiramisu. Absolutely delicious. So guys, we just had an amazing dinner. All courses, perfect. Simple, less is more, quality, freshness, authenticity. What can I say? And I have to say the dessert, the panna cotta was amazing. The tiramisu was amazing. Had a great experience. So definitely put it on your list. Let's go to the next destination together. Okay, so another breakfast destination, Van Kalbati LV. This place is really well known, really busy. straight ahead up this street, you hit Taksim Square. It's really conveniently located. They've got 2 restaurants side by side. This is the menu. So it's like a typical Turkish spread. Definitely advise you come in here early. This place is always busy. This particular destination is always full of tourists mostly, as well as locals, so it's always a good sign. Hey guys, so today we've come to Van Kalbati Evi, which is another option which is on my top list for Istanbul. This is more of the economy mid-range, but you get really good variety, very good quality, and as you can see, it's really busy here. So if you're going to come here, I advise that you come early. Expect to wait in a queue and on a waiting list, but it's well worth it. Let's go inside, check it out, and let's try some real proper Turkish breakfast. So we have 2 sides to this option for breakfast. This is the first. Well, this is the second location. The one next door where we're going was where we originally opened, or where they originally opened, and then they opened this side here. As you can see, very homely, very basic, but really cozy. They got like an outside terrace area here at the back. Everyone's enjoying a good breakfast. Let's go to the other side and have a look. And this is the first original location side. It was only one side before, but then they've opened the other side now as well. So let's go and try some food. So guys, this is the breakfast. They've got the typical, what they call the kahvaltı, which is basically translation for breakfast. Minimum 2 people, 130 Turkish lira a head, and you get basically all of this. Or you can go for the a la carte menu. Again, reasonably priced. We're probably going to go for a mix, because I love these donuts, and these donuts are not in the mixed menu. And I'm probably going to get a Turkish omelette as well as a side, or maybe sujuk. All right, let's try it out. Okay, guys, so this is the full platter, which is 130 lira a head, and you get unlimited tea as well. Everything is unlimited, so whatever you finish, you can order again. We also got, as an extra, this is not included in the package, sujuk with eggs. And these are the famous donuts. You've got to try these, man. I'm like addicted to these, especially with honey and jam. Amazing. Okay, so we finished. What can I say? Really good. If you're looking for, I've given you 2 options. Yesterday we went to Bazlama, which is basically 200 lira a head. Completely different experience. Here is 130 lira a head. Again, completely different experience. More, if you like, homely, street foodie type, if you like, but well worth it. So, if you're looking for breakfast, I've given you guys so far 2 options, and they're both on my must-visit list for Istanbul. Off to our next location. Hey guys, so we arrived in the rain in Beşiktaş, and we've come. Doner. It's, in my opinion, one of the best donors that you have in Istanbul. Definitely on my to-do list for Istanbul. One of the best places in Istanbul to visit, and we've come today in the rain to try their kebabs. The great thing about this, close up, and I'll show you generations. And they only make 1 doner every day. They make 1 doner every day. They start, and whenever it finishes, they close up. As simple as that. They got 1 item on the menu. And for those who keep saying less is more, this is a place to prove that less is more, and they focus just on quality. We've come today to try their donors and share our experience with you. Let's go have a look. So here we go, guys. This place over here, all they do is serve doner. Usually there's a queue like from here all the way down to there, but obviously the weather. And this is my man. Respect. Hello. Ahmed. Very good, very good. I'm cool. I mean, this is like amazing. Honestly, you have to try, guys. I mean, I'm not really a doner eater, but this place is the best in town. And over here you can see it's like a production line. 3 generations here. You can have it basically in a traditional bread, in like a baguette, or you can even have it on a plate. Look at that. Amazing. Juicy, juicy. So guys, this beast that you see over here, they make one every day. It's layered and layered filet beef. Honestly, amazing. I mean, come on. It's so juicy and delicious. But it's layered and layered with fat as well. And they only make one a day. Just one. Only one.
Only one.
Yeah. One every day. When it finishes, they close. Very simple.
50 finish.
50. No. 50.
50 finish.
50. 50 more donors and they're done. So basically, that's all it is. And that's the beauty of this place. They focus on quality and not quantity. So they only make one doner every day. As soon as it finishes, it's done. That's it, done. Anyway, let's order and try it. Okay guys, so we got our food. So you can order the traditional bread filled with the juicy meat. You can have a plate, or you can have the traditional baguette as well. Look at that. Amazing. All right guys, it's munch time. Look at these queues. Even in the rain, people are queuing for this doner. So what can I say? It speaks for itself. Okay guys, so we just finished. What can I say? Amazing. So if you're coming to Istanbul, this definitely has to be on one of your hit lists for my best places to visit in Istanbul. Make sure you check it out. Respect. To the bridge Faith Sultan Mehmet Kuprisho along the riverbank. And today, our next location for the best of Istanbul is Lokma. This place is famous for its breakfasts. They have a different mix here, so you have like Turkish breakfast as well as international. It's huge, as you can see, over 2 floors. Let's go check it out. I always advise coming early. You can't reserve here, so expect to wait in the waiting list. It's always busy. Okay guys, so this is the queue, and this is the seating area over here. Got one nice seating terrace over here overlooking the sea. And then we have another area on the other side. And then it's like a mezzanine floor on the second level up here. Let's go have a look. So on this side as well. So normally when you see loads of locals, then you know the place is good. It's got great views. Then you got a seating area over here. But the great thing with this location is that they have both Turkish and international breakfast. So it's not one of these traditional kahvaltı places where they give you like a Turkish spread, you choose what you want and you have the option. Everyone's having fun. And this area here, there's also another level up the stairs where you can go to. Alright, let's go find a place and enjoy some breakfast. This is the area upstairs where everything happens. All the cooking, baking, all the traditional bread gets done over here. And then you got like a patisserie area over here with all the sweets. This is the coffee bar. And basically this area here is all the pastries, sweets, cheesecakes, everything goes on over here. The problem is, man. arrived finally after a little bit of wait, but to be honest, it's not too bad. 15-20 minutes wait, but I highly recommend that you come early. It's packed. As you can see, the view here is amazing. You can make a request. Where you want a seat. We asked to be sat closer with the best view. We're going to order now. We're going to probably order a mix. To be honest, I wanted to recommend to you a place other than the typical Turkish spreads, the kahvaltis. So that's why this place is on my best list for Istanbul, and I highly recommend you visit because it has everything, literally everything. So anyway, let's check the menu out and let's order. So this is the breakfast. It's huge, right? So I'm not even going to try to go through it, but I'll just quickly run through so you can get an idea of what they have. They literally have everything, from local, Arabic, regional, international options, which is the reason why this place is such a great option and why I put it on my list for places that you have to come and visit. Okay, so let's order a few items and let's check it out. So this is our breakfast that we've selected. The modern selection is our avocado toast. We've got a cheese plate, mohamra, French fries. This is like a phyllo pastry with cheese inside. Perfect. So guys, we just finished at lokma. What can I say? It's definitely one of those you have to put on your bucket list for Istanbul. Definitely on my list for the best of Istanbul. We've shown you 3 places now, 3 options for breakfast. All different in every way. But this place I highly recommend because you've got a great view, and because you've got a huge selection, it's definitely worth making the trip down here. It's a little bit far depending on where you're living in or staying in Istanbul, but definitely highly recommend. Alright, next stop, let's go. So now we've come to our next on your bucket list best of Istanbul, Dessi Ahmeda Usta on the Asian side of Istanbul. Let's go check it out. This place is amazing for its iskandar and kebabs, and you can see how many motorbikes there are here, so you can get an idea of how busy they are. So let's go inside and have a look. We come to our next location on our bucket list, the best of Istanbul. We're on the Asian side and we're at Dessi Ahmeda Usta. This place is famous for its iskandar kebabs and generally its kebabs. Anything meat, this place is wow. It's on the Asian side, so if you're on the European side, I highly recommend you come here on the weekend. Otherwise, make yourself ready for traffic. If you're living on the Asian side or you're staying on the Asian side, then it's a lot easier to get to. But check out my caption for the locations. Let's go inside and have a look. This place is rammed, especially in the evening. We've come during the day, so it's less busy, so it's easier for us to get to. But we'll show you inside and we'll have a look at their specialities, and let's try some good iskandar kebab. Have a look inside. So over here, hello, marhaba. So this is the outside terrace seating area, and then we get inside to the main area over here. This is the heart of the place, and you can see the kebabs over here. We'll go inside and have a look in a minute, but everything happens over here. This is the salon. This is Ahmeda Usta himself. Respect. And this is the salon over here. Hello. Respect. Thank you. So this is the main area over here. And there's an outside seating area, as you can see outside complete. This place in the evening is just completely packed. I mean, I'm literally talking ram-packed. But it's child friendly. They've got like a games area over here. And let's go and have a look at this. I want to show you a couple of the stations over here. This is the bread station. So over here they make the traditional bread. This is the bread that they use underneath the iskandar kebab they make over here. This bread over here is the bread that they use in their kebab wraps. So they make the fresh bread over here. It's okay. So over here, this is where they make the thin bread. I really like this bread over here. So you can have a look. This is where they make everything. This bread I particularly like, so if you're having a wrap, you have with this bread. And this area here is where everything happens. This is the tomato sauce for the Iskandar kebab, which is amazing. I love Iskandar kebab. They make their own French fries over here, and this is the meat. Amazing. Let's go over here and have a look. Hello. So here you go. Look at this. Unbelievable. I don't know how they keep it so thin, but they're masters at their work. They know what they're doing. I wish you could smell and hear what's going on because it's absolutely amazing. Look at this. It's just full of oil, but I mean, come on. You have to have a cheat day sometimes. Unbelievable, guys. So we're gonna try some Iskandar kebab. So this is it. This is the shurba or soup adas, which I always order when I come to a Turkish restaurant. Amazing. Over here they're making the bread, which is a little bit thicker. This is the bread that goes under the Iskandar kebab. Started with our adas soup adas, and salad, and obviously the traditional bread. And then we're waiting for our main order. This soup, I know it sounds so simple, but everything that's simple can be so nice. And this soup adas is just, what can I say, amazing. The new dish that they have, so it's like meat of the doner, they wrap it, then they put the sauce. Must be amazing. And this is the Iskandar. And of course, you can't have Iskandar without the butter. Everything has butter. There's no healthy eating here, but good eating. Thank you. Shukran. Hey guys, so this is the meat. As you saw how it's thinly sliced, can you see like how thin this is? I mean, it's like amazing. I mean, underneath we've got the bread, which is made in-house, and with the combination of the meat and the sauce, what can I say? Absolutely amazing. This is like the tower. I mean, it looks amazing. With sauce, meat, wrapped, and then the potatoes. And of course, you can't have Iskandar without the yogurt to just cool it down a little bit. Especially the oil, because it's quite fattening, of course. Guys, look. If you're looking for a good doner or Iskandar, obviously the quality of the meat is really important. And believe it or not, the thinner that you cut it, the better, because it gives a better taste and quality. But above and beyond the meat, the sauce has to be spot on. And this sauce here is absolutely amazing. I just can't eat enough. And honestly, it's really, really good. I mean, there's a reason why it's on my bucket list and one of my best locations in Istanbul to visit. Make sure you come here. Respect. So this is the master himself taking the stand, cutting like a specialist. I tried and failed, but this guy is a complete specialist. Just look at that, amazing. What can I say? You got to come here and try, guys. Bravo. Very good. Hey guys, how's it going? So today we've come to another place on my bucket list. Definitely one of my recommendations for Istanbul. It's Akali Burger in the Karakoy location, which is close to Taksim area, Galata, in between. This place serves smash burgers. Amazing. It's the only smash burger that I've found in Istanbul, which is actually good. A lot of the places, they call themselves smash burgers, but they're not smash burgers. But this place is really good. Simple menu, but really, really good quality. They've got seating outside. They've got a few seats and tables inside. We're sitting outside. Let's go and try their burgers. The menu, distinctively, you have three options: 80-gram burger, 160, 240. The first important point to note is that the prices are really reasonable. Obviously, everything relies on quality, but I can vouch for the quality here. Let's try it together, but pricing is really good. So these are the toppings. So basically, you choose your toppings, and then that accumulates into your total cost. The French fries are really good, so the onion rings. And then obviously they have drinks and what have you. So very simple menu. It's create your own. So let's order and let's check it out. I want to go for the 160 gram with the truffle salsa, onions, and the Benji sauce. As you know, I like my burgers simple. So let's try it. Started with onion rings and hand-cut fries. Nice and crispy. Chips are crispy as well. I recommend this sauce. This is like the truffle sauce. Smells amazing. This is our burgers. This is a double patty. Single patty with bacon. Looks good. Let's check it out. Wow. This is big. There you go. Juicy, with a jalapeno sauce, caramelized onion, cheese, and a special burger sauce. Looks pretty good. Bread is good. Let's try it out. Finish our burgers. Respect. Really good. If you like smash burger style, good value for money, definitely check this place out. It's on my bucket list. Next destination, haven't decided yet, but watch your space. Hi guys, how's it going? So today I've come to Jacqueline's Cookies in Biogli part of town. It's the first place I've introduced on my bucket list to go place in Istanbul for dessert. These guys do amazing cookies. The only thing is they close at 7:30. So if you want a good selection, make sure you come early, not like us today where we come literally like just before closing. But we're gonna try it out, show you the cookies. Definitely well worth it. So there's no luxury over here, guys. It's literally like a counter, but they do amazing cookies, and all they do is cookies. So here you go. You've got 6 options here. Prices are there as well, so from 37 Turkish lira all the way up to 47. They make them here fresh. They're on display as well. So let's try. Let's go for it. So we're going for 2, 3, and 5, guys. Milk chocolate, white chocolate, and the peanut butter. Let's look at these cookies. I think this is the milk chocolate. Whoa. Nice and gooey. If you like gooey cookies, this is the place to be. Let's see the next one. I want to see the peanut butter. I think that's going to be the best.
This one?
Yeah, that's the one. Peanut butter cookies. Yummy. Respect. And the last one was macadamia, I think.
White chocolate and macadamia. Oh, white chocolate.
There you go. Yumminess. So guys, we just had our cookies. And what can I say? Respect. And finally, we actually found a place in Istanbul which serves great coffee, because our experience so far in Istanbul is that most places serve really low quality and very expensive. But this place, Gramaj, in Beyogli, I'll tag them in my caption below. Definitely worth visiting because the coffee was really good. Okay guys, our next stop on our bucket list, the best of Istanbul, Eot Restaurant, Italian, really great place. Okay guys, so we've arrived at Eot, the Italian restaurant which I highly recommend. It's right behind Galata. Galata is just over there. If you turn around, cameraman. There you go. That's Galata Tower, so we're literally right behind Galata Tower. This place is traditional Italian cuisine. I've been here a number of times. Highly recommend it, definitely on my list. Let's go check it out. It's got really nice, it's got a terrace, outside seating area, as well as inside. You definitely have to reserve. Make sure you reserve so you don't get disappointed. Let's go check it out. Okay guys, so this is, as you enter, you actually enter into the courtyard. So this is the courtyard area over here. Let's go check it out. Show the outside first, and then we'll go have a look inside, and we'll go around the other side. So this area here is the inside seating area. There you go, beautiful. They've really set the tone here for an amazing evening out. They got this beautiful bar just over here on the other side. Let's go have a look. So this is the bar over here. And then we go from this side to the outside terrace, where they've got a pizza oven on this side. This is where everything happens. They actually serve like a Milano type pizza here. So it's not Neapolitan, it's not classic. There you go. And there's the oven. Okay, let's go check out the menu. Let's try some Italian food. So this is the menu, typical Italian menu. Everything on here is traditional, authentic. The only exception is they have Caesar salad, which technically speaking is Italian because it's invented by an Italian in Mexico. But they got the typical antipastas. Obviously, burrata is one of my favorites. Carpaccio again, my favorite. Parmigiano melanzane. What can I say? Sport for choice. And then we've got the pasta, which obviously all the pasta is fresh, handmade. I've had the ravioli here before, I've had the gnocchi here before, I've had the risotto here before as well. And they have the pizza, which as I said is Romano type style pizza. Sorry, Milano type pizza, so it's not Roma and it's not Neapolitan. Okay, so time to order, and let's see what's going to happen. As always here with fresh bread baked in-house. There's just like a tomato salsa verde with pesto and mascarpone, I think. Okay guys, so we got the classic carpaccio beef, and we got the Caesar salad. However, for whatever reason it has tomatoes. I've never seen that before. Well, I have, but not in an Italian restaurant. Although again, as I say, it's not Italian salad, it's Italian Mexican. But anyway, let's try it and see how it goes. Alright, so the main course has arrived. So we've got a fillet of beef. Looks good. We've asked for medium. It's with truffle oil. Smells really amazing. Got a asparagus risotto, again with truffle oil. And then this is pasta with truffle and truffle oil. If you like truffles, you should come with me, because I love truffle. All looks good. End with the classic panna cotta. Let's see if we've got a wobble. Yes, it's got a wobble. Let's try this beauty. Let's go for the test. It's got a wobble. The texture is good. Respect. This is the famous Viyana Kavasi. It's always packed here. Amazing, amazing sweets and cakes, and the famous cheesecake. And it's right opposite Galata Tower. Highly recommend that you come over here and have their sweets. The coffee, if you like Robusta, then it's good, but I prefer 100% Arabica. Otherwise, the cakes and sweets here are just, as we say, divine. This is one of the locations I highly recommend that you visit. Okay guys, so one of the biggest scams that you find in Istanbul is in relation to taxis. So I'm going to give you some friendly advice about taxis. First of all, you can collect a taxi or pick up a taxi from anywhere, outside a hotel, mall, on the street or anywhere. As soon as you get in, make sure that the meter is on, and the current rate, as of this video being made, is 8.50 lira. So that's the starting point. If you get into a taxi and they don't have the meter on, or they start quoting to you, which is typical, oh, there's traffic and fell on and all this type of excuses, just get out of the taxi. It's your right not to sit in that taxi. If you sit in the taxi knowing that the meter is off and the driver is just going to charge you a ridiculous amount of money, then that's your responsibility. So make sure that you ask that the meter is on, and that it starts from 8 riyal. What you find in Istanbul is that taxi drivers will use every trick to try and scam you. As I said, the typical one is as soon as you sit in, they start saying to you the meter's not working or it's traffic, and they're going to start quoting you, so on and so forth. But no, stick to the price of the meter. For those who use Uber, it's the same trick. You will request your vehicle, select your destination, it will give you a price range, and then all of a sudden you get a message, once it's been accepted by the driver, where are you going? And it's like, why would you ask where are you going when already I put my location in? But the reason why they ask is then they will 100%, after they've asked where are you going and you reply, for example, Taksim, they will say, oh, it's traffic and blah, blah, blah. And instead of, for example, 50 lira, they'll charge you 400 lira or 300 lira. Again, just reject. In actual fact, you should send them a reply and say, you cancel this ride, because they're not willing to take you on the ride in line with the published rates, rather than you cancelling. Because as you know, in Uber, if you cancel, it goes against you, especially if it's a number of times in a row. So be careful, open your eyes, don't let these drivers scam you. The other scam is, so I've mentioned a couple now, the other one is that when you get in a taxi and you want to cross over from the Asian side to European, or vice versa, European to Asian, you have to pay a toll fee for the bridge or the tunnel. Currently, as of this video, it's 53 lira. So expect that if you are crossing over into the European or Asian side, that you should pay this fee on top of the published rate on the meter or what's published on Uber. The thing is, it's only 53 lira. Don't pay anything more. Drivers will always try and charge like 100 lira or 150 lira extra and say it's because of the tolls. But just tell them it's 53 lira. There's nothing more, nothing less. The other scam is that they say that we're charging you double because it's for our return trip back to wherever they picked you up from. Again, it's not your fault, and it's none of their business to charge you for returning back to where they went. If they want to return back, they pay the toll fee themselves. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed some of this advice I've given you in relation to taking taxis and Uber. Always make sure you don't share your credit card details. Try where possible to pay cash. It's a lot better, trust me. And safe travels in Istanbul. Okay guys, so the other question that's always asked for me is about hotels. So I guess it depends on what type of traveler you are. If you're coming to Istanbul to shop around and look at the tourist sites, to be honest, I think the best recommendation from my side is you don't need to go to the 5-star luxury hotels, because most of these hotels naturally are expensive, but they're expensive for a reason, because of the amenities and the facilities and the services they offer. Me, personally, when I go to places, particularly tourist locations like Istanbul, I like to go to a clean, 3-star, 4-star hotel, a nice one, clean and presentable, rather than going somewhere very luxury and paying top dollar. Because to be honest, I'm never in the hotel, I'm always out. So what's the point of paying top dollar for enjoying services which you're never going to use? So for me, my recommendation, guys, is if you're here as a tourist visa, if you're here as a tourist visitor, definitely head for the bargain places, particularly apartments. I highly recommend going Airbnb, and also on booking.com you can find apartments. I'll give my recommendation in the caption over here for service fully furnished apartments that you can use and book. For me, they're much more economical, cleaner, more accessible. You feel a little bit more at home and relaxed, particularly if you're going to be traveling throughout the day on your feet and you're going to be tired. To be honest, no point paying top dollar. If you're here for a romantic trip, or you're here just to relax, which I find it difficult to relax in Istanbul, but if you are here for that reason, then of course the 5-star luxury resorts are always going to be an option for you. But anyway, before I give you my advice. Okay, so here we are at the Grand Bazaar. A must stop on a visit to Istanbul, but be aware. Whatever price they quote you, definitely haggle with them. If you're not a haggler, then you're basically going to be screwed. Sorry about the bluntness, but you have to haggle, because often, unfortunately, the case is in Istanbul. Unfortunately, in every aspect of a tourist stay in Istanbul, unfortunately, I wouldn't say the majority, but unfortunately some Turkish business owners, tour guides, proprietors, they take advantage, unfortunately, of the tourists. Whether it's in a taxi or in a restaurant or buying goods, if they think they can get away with charging more, trust me, they'll get away with charging more. So be aware. If you can, I also recommend coming with a guide, because the Grand Bazaar is huge, and there's different sections to it. Then you have the outer side of the bazaar, where also you can find some really good deals. But overall, enjoy the experience, but be aware and make sure you haggle. Respect. Hi guys, on my bucket list for Istanbul. If you look, it's in right here, right close by Grand Bazaar. They've 100 they've been operating. All they do is what I say, less on the menu is kufta. We're going to check it. Amazing kufta. They got like this chili paste sauce. So here we go. This is the place over here. Meşhur Filibe Kufteşi. I hope I pronounced it right. They got a few places on the outside over here. This place is always rammed. Always rammed. It's very simple, nothing special in terms of the menu. It's just literally kufta. And this is the main guy here. I think it's like the 4th generation. This is the son. Let's go inside and check it out and see what's the main operations going on inside. Hello. Hi. How are you? Yeah, nice to meet you again. You okay? So this is the inside over here, and this is where everything happens. Let's go and have a look on this side.
Sorry.
So this is the kufta over here being made. I mean, this is literally all they do. I don't know what the mix is, but it's beautiful. And then you got all these other options over here with the traditional salad and the beans. And then you've got the chopped salad. And that's it, literally. I mean, they don't really have much else. And it comes with bread, obviously. the different options. We've got the chopped salad, the traditional salad with the beans, the local yogurt, fresh bread, and that's it, literally, with kufta. So we're just waiting for the kufta to get ready, and then we'll eat. This is the main operations. Look at that, beautiful. And this dude here just literally does this the whole day. I mean, I've been coming here for years, and he's an expert in what he does. But it's just so simple, it's just kufta. This is the end result, the kufta, and dip it in this sauce. What can I say? It's the perfect combination. Literally, guys, take your kufta with the chili. I like extra chili, so look at that. If you like onions, put some onions as well, and you got a perfect sandwich. Simplicity at its best, for sure. I hope you enjoyed our compilation and series for the best of Istanbul. It was my introduction to the places that I like to go, the places that I've sought out, and that I think are definitely worth visiting if you're going to Istanbul. Generally speaking, for Istanbul, it's a hot pot for food, hot pot for tourism, sightseeing. It's crazy. So there's always something for everyone. My advice in terms of food, generally speaking, whether you go to the places that I've recommended or you just want to go and explore, is watch out for the general tips that I have, and that is in relation to eating out. Try to avoid places which are touristy, because you tend to find that the quality is a lot lower, and mainly because these guys are only there to entertain tourists. Tourists travel through and leave, so they're not really focused on quality and service and all the details that I typically am looking for. So explore, have an open mind. My recommendation is wherever you see locals hanging out, then you pretty much reassured that it's going to be a good spot. Wherever it's busy doesn't necessarily mean that it's great. Don't forget Istanbul, particularly in the heart of Istanbul, it's always busy. But go explore, taste, experiment. When you're looking on in Google and for ratings, always be aware that there's a lot of fake ratings out there. I've been to a number of places, even on this visit, which I didn't bring in my video, which were completely disastrous, even though for whatever reason they had such high ratings. Again, I take that in relation to fake ratings, which unfortunately happen, but also because we have such a huge variety of tourists visiting Istanbul, different tastes, different backgrounds, different expectations. And so for some people, these places are great. But someone who's a foodie and looking for authentic, traditional, good quality, sometimes these places with high ratings are not necessarily the best. So go out there, explore. I hope my series inspires you and helps you. And if you have any comments, please in the caption, and watch your space for our next food tour. You can also watch my UK London food tour, which will be also loading after I've loaded my Istanbul food tour. Always respect.